Welcome to Transport Fever 2. Today we're going to be starting off our own transport company and I cannot wait to see what we can achieve, so let's go. Welcome to Europe in 1850. Yes guys, you heard me right, it is 1850 in Europe. This is what the houses look like. They're not as modern as what you think of these days. It is very old. It's only 1850. It's like so long ago, but yeah, we're currently in a city in Europe and this city is called Rome. Wow, we're in Rome. Guys, thank you for all your love and support on all the videos so far, and you guys are the ones that suggested Transport Fever 2. We were going to play Transport Fever 2 in the last series, but I decided to do City Skylines and then Transport Fever 2. And Transport Fever 2 is here, guys. You've all wanted to see this game. So guys, before I get into actually finding what we have to do and all that, now if I know where my cursor is, if all I want to say to you guys right now is, if you've got any suggestions on what we do here in the game, any suggestions, any feedback, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. Guys, I need to let you know something quickly. 60% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you want to see more videos of Transport Fever 2, make sure you go down below and click that red subscribe button, and we're going to be uploading Transport Fever 2 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 12 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, guys, so make sure you click the subscribe button so you do not miss out on any new videos. And guys, can we get 5 likes on this video? If we can get 5 likes on this video, then we'll do a part 2 of, yes, you heard it right, of Transport Fever 2. We'll do a part 2 of Transport Fever 2 only if this video gets 5 likes. So guys, go, like this video up. But the whole point of this game is transport. We're basically a transport company. So I did load the game up previously, and I've been looking around on what we could do. Now, as you can see, this is the map. It's a pretty big map. Now, what do we got? We've got Riga, we've got Stockholm, we've got, I don't know what this is. I cut Hamburg, got Amsterdam, we've got Brussels, we've got London, Liverpool, Manchester, Dublin, Paris. What else we got? Milano. Very European names, I tell ya. But this is the map we've got to work with. There's so many things that we can do. We can transport oil, we can transport wheat, to make bread, supply this this city, I should say, or small town with bread. We've got bread here. So the whole point is manufacturing something. So example, we've got 2 farms here. It's like getting these 2 farms to the food processing plant, and from here we make bread. So we got wheat that comes in, it makes bread. From the bread now we can ship the bread to Budapest, and now we supply bread to Budapest, and this is what makes the cities grow big and big. So I want to have a look at what the biggest town is in this city, because that's kind of like where we want to start off at, maybe. And I'm pretty sure I've been looking, and I think that's roughly where you got to start off at. Now, London is a great place to start because it needs a bread, so that could be a positive. We've also got, let's have a look. We've also got London. We've got Berlin as well. Okay, fair enough. Now, one of the places I was looking at, if I can find it in here, it is actually Dublin. It's only got 97, but I think Dublin is going to be the place that's going to maybe work out. Maybe, I'm trying to just think, right, maybe not. We just got to try and find a place that will actually work. Like here would be good because we can get our stone up to here, and that could be pretty cool, right? What we could also do is, you know, from Hamburg to Berlin, that could be a pretty good line there as well. You know what though? Actually thinking about it, Brussels to Amsterdam would actually be the best starting point. Why do I say that, guys? You may think, Aidan, why are you saying that? Well, we could do a passenger loop, and we can get passengers from Brussels all the way over to Amsterdam, and they're connected, right? Meaning that is really good. As you can see, these are all residential people and all that, and maybe we can have like faster transport getting into the city. Maybe, I don't know, because not everyone's gonna have like a horse and carriage and all of that, so that could be a pretty good start. We also need brick over here as well, and we also need fuel, and for us to get fuel and all of that down here is we need to get fuel type thing. We need to get oil. And we've got a bunch of oil actually offshore. And we've also got oil here as well. And from oil, we can ship it down through to London. We can then make chemical plant, or we can go from London, we can ship it to Amsterdam, and then, you know, ship it elsewhere, because this needs fuel. So from fuel. We can make fuel here, ship it to Amsterdam, and back to London, you know, on that same boat and all that. I've been doing a lot of planning on this series, but let's have a look what we can do. Now, Hamburg could be the best place to start off, maybe. It could be. We've got our wheat farm here to bread to Hamburg. That could be a really good line to start off on. Or, like I was saying, we could start in Dublin, right? We've got our wheat here, we've got our bread up here, we could get a train line into the food processing up here, and then from here get a horse and carriage down into Dublin. That could be pretty good. What is it? Only 98 residents, so we may not make much money. Let's have a look. We've also got Hamburg as well. Let's have a look. This has got 149 people. I think, according to my plan, I was going to do Dublin, but I think we're going to do Hamburg. I think that's going to be the place to start off. Now, we're not going to start off with trains, doing all the fancy things and all that jazz. We're going to keep everything quite basic. So we're going to come down here to road. We're also going to go to buildings, and we're going to get a truck station. Now, we have 2 platforms on this truck station. If I also know what my settings are to turn this thing around, well, it's not necessary to have 2 stations, right? So we can go 0. Now, this one's good because it's right next door to it. So the further away we go, the less shade it gets. So, you know, of course, you know, we're going to be able to increase our transport times and all that jazz. But I don't think the supply would actually be there. So having it a little bit closer could be really good. So maybe about here could be excellent. That could be an excellent spot to have it. And what I might actually do is go to cargo and just put 1 more cargo station there. Alright, so from there, we need to then ship out to over here, which is the wheat to bread. So we're gonna have a truck station, but here we might need to actually have 2 platforms. 1 platform to drop off our wheat, 1 platform to pick up our bread. That is the way it works. Now, we could put 1 in here, but I think, honestly, I think right in here would be the best, so that they can come down through here. Or, no, actually, I think, let's put 1 in right there. I think that might be the best spot to put it. So we're going to get rid of that for 58,000. There we go. So we make a bit of money back. And we've got our first line in. Now we've got to transport our food to our city of Hamburg, and as you can see, in terms of our drop-off, bread is basically needed on this side. Now, this is all like mechanical stuff or something. I can't remember what it is. There's so many things that in this game, but we've got bread, and bread needs to be delivered here. So if we can scroll in, we can see the arrow is pointing down this end of the woods. So let's have a look. If we place our station in, maybe like, let's have a look. Can we place it up here? If we place it here, we can get nearly the whole town. As you can see, place it there, we can get everyone that's in the city practically, right? Which is really, really good. I think that is what it is. Yes, it is. That is really cool. So now we've got our stations. So now we can come down here to line management. We can create a brand new line. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create our first line from our wheat to now our wheat to convert to our bread. So that will be the first line. Now on the first stop, which is over here, I'm going to go to full load if any. That is what I'm going to do for the first line. And then for the second line, we're going to go for it back to a new line. From the second line, we're going to go from bread to Hamburg. That is what we're going to do. And then from here, we'll go full if any. So we want a kind of like a full carriage, or if we can't get a full carriage, we want something at least. We don't want to travel empty-handed. And we've also now got to put in a road depot as well, which is pretty cool. I honestly don't understand why the game has given me millions of dollars to use. It must be because of the transport in this game. That might be why. But I am going to put in our, maybe a road depot in right here. Now we click on it, we can buy some vehicles. Now these are the vehicles we've got. We've got to undertick cargo. We've got to tick cargo. We've got to make sure it's just cargo we're looking at. Now we're only in 1850, so our carriages are going to be slow, only 18 k's an hour. And the capacity for our cargo we can deliver is only 4, which isn't much. But it's got a lifespan of 15 years and 29 years for our passenger. Now we are going to be putting in a passenger loop as well today. Now on our first line, which is our wheat to our bread station, I think I'm gonna go 6. 6? We've got plenty of money. I think we're gonna go with 10 there. We're gonna put them all onto line 1, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna buy some more vehicles. And we're gonna go, I think let's go with about 5, I think. And we're going to go 5 on the second line. So line 1 is basically farm to bread. So we're going to type that in right there. And then this is bread 2, and I am going to call it Hamburg. There we go. Alrighty, so we've got our 2 stations. As you can see, our trucks are going now, and they're going to start getting our wheat. As you can see, the wheat is now piling up. If we click on the actual station, as you can see, we've got 11 wheat at that station, which is pretty cool. So that's filling up. Our trucks are going to be heading off. I might speed up the game just a tad more, which is pretty cool. So that's what we're going to be doing. So Hamburg, it will be the first place we can supply. But the beauty about this is we've got 2 stations we can have. We can put a train station here, and we can be supplying the bread plant with a bunch of things. And this is a good area, I think, as well to manufacture bread, because eventually we can put a boat in here and get a boat from here all the way to London. From London, we can then, have bread here. Then from London, we can have a train that goes to Liverpool. From Liverpool, we can go to Dublin as well. We could possibly do that. We've got, what do we got? Let's have a look. What do we got here? We got farm and bread, so we can get a train line from here to here to supply Dublin, and then from Dublin, we can then, we can ship it somewhere else. I don't know, but it's a good area here because we can put also, a planes, boats, and we can ship it all over the world. Another thing I am also going to look at in installing is we're also going to chuck in another area. We're going to put it in a road depot as well again, and I think we're going to place it about right in here next to the oil refinery station, and we're going to go with a bus tram stop. Now I want to put one in the middle of the city somewhere about there, and I want to transport them into this city, which is about here. So now we're going to go with a new line. We're going to go new line, and this is going to be from here to, why do I say here? From Amsterdam to Brussels. That is going to be the line right there. And then we're going to transform that line from Amsterdam, if I know how to spell, Amsterdam to Brussels. There we go. And this is a passenger. There we go. So we'll make sure we label that as passengers so we do know what line that is. Now we're going to click on the road depot, and we're going to actually buy some vehicles. So we're going to make sure we select passenger, go to stagecoach, and there we go. We're going to maybe get about 10 on this line. 10? Yeah, let's go with 10. We're going to start off with 10 road vehicles, and we're going to put them on that passenger loop. Now we're going to speed the game up to full speed, at the maximum speed we can do in this game. And there is all our vehicles. So now we're going to be able to get people on to our station. So as we can see right in here, if I turn around, there is no one really waiting at the moment right now. So is this person gonna wait? Nope. People probably don't actually know that we actually can transport people to new places, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if this line will make us any money. If it doesn't make any money, oh, this one's got a passenger on this line already. So we can click here, and as you can see, we've already got 3 people over here. That's pretty cool. But what I do want to look at is actually, where are we now? Amsterdam. I want to come over to here to Hamburg. Are we supplying bread? No, not yet. We're not supplying anything just yet. We got 4 bread. There we go. So we got our 4 bread coming in, as you can see. There we go. 4 of 4. There, that is good. So we're going to be shipping it. $6,000 we made. So now we are supplying this town with bread. That is good, and it's supplying good demand of bread. Good. And in terms of bread, there is lots of bread here, which is good to get delivered, and we've got lots of that happening. So the thing is that we need to maybe look at is maybe, what's this one? How much has this one got? It's got 4 on that line. So it's basically just got to get bread in here. 30. Consumption is 60, but we don't have much stored. Okay. So we kind of got to get more bread. So we got lots of bread here, and we just got to get it down into here. So what I want to do is let's click down here. We can go to line statistics, and we'll go balance. We'll manage by balance. And as you can see, we're making 47,000 from our farm to bread. So really, we cannot possibly put more vehicles on that line, which I think I'm going to do that. We might put another 10 on that line there. So we'll go 10. We'll put it on farm to bread. There we go. As we can see, bread to Hamburg is also making us money. Now, our frequency is 17 seconds. We've got 113 seconds on this line, so it might be best, oops, let's not do a new line. Let's click on right here. Let's buy, oh, if I know what I'm doing, we might get some more cargo coming into the town. I might go another 5. That might be okay. It might be a bit too much, but we'll soon find out. I just need to try and figure out how to get more bread from here down here, so we're not stopping production. We need that production keep flowing and all of that. But in terms of balances, yep, making us money. In terms of our Amsterdam to Brussels, that is actually not making us any money just yet. But over the last 3 years, we're actually seeing, in terms of our transported people, we are transporting a lot of people. We got 35 out of 40, which is good. And it looks like in terms of the line, that is slowly increasing. So in terms of both areas, full load if any. That is what I'm going to do right there. But I think we're doing pretty good. 7,000, 4,000, there we go. Looks like we're just about to start making money, which is really cool. Now, on terms of this station, we've got 7 people waiting over here. And over here, we've got 4. No, that's wrong. We've got 13 people over here waiting. So, realistically, we could put more passenger line. In terms of our passenger line, we could probably put more in on here. How many do we have? We got one coming every 65 seconds. So the frequency is pretty good. 65 seconds is pretty good. It could be improved. We could increase it a little bit more. So we'll go to passenger. We've got the money, guys. We've got $117 million. Right, we've got plenty of money. I might buy 5 vehicles and we'll put that on that passenger loop there. And in terms of 17 seconds on our bread, I could possibly increase that production just a little bit more, and I think I might just do that. Let's go back to cargo. We'll go an extra 5, we'll order there, and we'll put them on that farm to bread. Then we can just double check our frequency now on the bread to, it's 57. Let's maybe increase that a little bit more. So we'll go cargo again. We'll go 5 and we'll put that on the bread to Hamburg. There we go. So in terms of our frequency, we've dramatically dropped a lot of our frequency, meaning we've got, like, we're basically saying we have a vehicle or a carriage of a horse carriage coming every few seconds, and the more frequency it happens, the people are going to want to use it because, hey, they can get to their place very quick, type say. But yeah, making good bread. We've got 21 in storage. In terms of our manufacturing now, as you can see, we're not slowing down production. As you see, we've got stored 4, 5, 6. The constant supply of goods that is actually coming in is quite okay. Now, we could probably get maybe a few more vehicles on this line. Now, in terms of this line here, I'll go to vehicles and we'll go to farm to bread. We've currently got 25 vehicles on that line, and I think I'll make sure I click the right one that I'm purchasing. I may just buy another 5 vehicles. So that means I'm going to have 30 vehicles on this line in total. Now, as you guys can see, if I watch this very carefully, if we click on our processing plant, we've got 14 stored. As you can see, we were like just, would have 4, 6, 2, 1, 6, 8, 10, then go low. If we can keep that constant supply coming in, this place will not slow down, and we're going to be able to get up to the next level. As you can see, 79% for transport, and our shipment is only 74 at the moment, but that will go up. Our production's going up. See, there we go. We've got 75. We're getting over this line, and as you can see, this level is increasing. That means this station or this depot or this processing plant is now going to upgrade itself to the next level. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait for this to actually upgrade to show you guys what the next level looks like. Okay, we are super close. If you have a look here, we're super close. We're just about to upgrade ourselves, and there we go. This is a level 2 now, and in terms of consumption, we're going to be consuming a hell of a lot more. But as long as we keep that constant supply coming in of wheat, we're going to be good as gold. Let's have a look at how much money we're now making. Our farm to our bread station here is 52.48 cargo out of 120 cargo. So our cargo we're transporting is actually fairly good. It's not consistent, but it's fairly good, making $150,000. That is pretty good. Our bread to Hamburg is making us 44,000, and our passenger loop is making us 29,000. So basically, when it comes to our passenger loop, the quicker we can transport, the better it's going to be. Lots of people waiting, lots of carriages, lots of everything happening. That is so cool, but it's good to see that this line is now working very well. I'm going to take a few thumbnails, but I think, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. We started off our brand new I can't even know how to talk. You know what I forgot to do? I was just about to finish off this video. But let's relocate our headquarters. I think that is something we need to do. Relocate our headquarters. And I think our headquarters is going to be in Hamburg. And I think a good place is going to be to put it is maybe right out here. Maybe somewhere. Right on the waterline somewhere. Because, hey, we are very special. We're a special company that deserves the best. There we go. So we've got the production company in here, and this is Real Europe. Well, we don't want to be called Real Europe. This is going to be Aidan's transport company. Aidan's transport company. We'll go Aidan's Transport LLC. There we go. PTY LLC. There we go. There we go. We'll do something like that. We'll make it pretty fancy. But guys, comment down below what we should name the transport company. We'll start off with that. We'll see what you guys think we should do. But check this out. Look at the bread in our supply. We've got 43 bread that we can deliver. So how is Hamburg doing? Are we growing? 70%. Look at that. This place is growing now. This place is growing, which is so cool. Our farm, 200, shipment, cool. Alright, you know what? As you can see, in terms of stored, we're slowed down on our production now. We'll let this run now for a fair bit, but soon we're going to have to look at upgrading this line to maybe start looking at a train line coming in, or maybe keep our trucks coming in and maybe get a train line from this farm down here. That could be something cool we can look at. But guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I think what we are going to do in the next video, if I have a look, we are going to be looking at maybe over here. Looks like a pretty good area we can look at. Now we can supply our wheat to here, which makes bread to Dublin. So I think that will be a good line for us to look at in the next video, is to get another bread line going. Another thing I would like to look at maybe is from Dublin to Manchester, is to get a shipping line in from both of these guys. Or we could probably look at, maybe I could change my script up maybe a little bit more, and we can go from London to Amsterdam. I think that'd be cool, because guess what? We're already transporting people from Brussels to Amsterdam. So I think maybe in the next episode, from Amsterdam to London, we're going to be transporting people via boat. Yes, we're going to be transporting people via boat. And we're also going to see if we can add in any new lines as well in the next video. Can we get some oil lines in? Can we maybe start looking at manufacturing some brick? As you can see, we've got stone here to brick, and from brick we get shipped to here. How can we make fuel? Well, we've got a barrel. We need to somehow get a barrel of oil coming in. How can we do that? Well, we've got up here to make oil, and from oil we can then maybe make fuel to transport here back to here. Maybe that could be a pretty cool loop. That's probably something I may look in a future episode. But guys, next episode we're going to be transporting passengers from London to Amsterdam via ship. We've got $117 million in the piggy bank, so we've got plenty of money to add extra transport. I have no idea what I'm saying. We've got enough money to add a bunch of transport in this company, but it looks like now at earnings we are making money. Are we going to become a $1 billion company? We're going to need to find out. Guys, if you went to enjoy today's video, smash a like on the video. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you click the subscribe button right here. Click up here to watch the last video, and click down the bottom here to watch the full playlist of our last series of City Skylines. Guys, I'll catch you all in Thursday's episode at 12 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you then.